Hi people, how are you? It's got a little bit dark and wet and rainy out there, so I thought I'd, got nothing better to do. I might as well come inside and make a video. For those of you who tuned in and watched the previous video, a little bit of fun we had with the Oliver Twist scene and the street trader there. That was all a bit of fun, but hey, a lot of truths in there, and hopefully it made you smile, all right? I've got my cap off today, and I'm going to propose a question to you all. All right, and the question is, and we're going to go into it, is has Karatbars turned into a Ponzi? Not did it start as a Ponzi, not was it all set up as a scam. The question today is, has Karatbars somehow morphed and turned itself into a Ponzi scheme? All right, now stick with me. We've got some interesting stuff to go through, and you're going to maybe come up with the answers yourself. All I'm going to do is present what's sitting in front of me at the moment, given what we've all been through, and let's just go with this and see what you think. All right, now all of us should know, but just in case you don't know, if you want to have a look at what defines a classic Ponzi, is basically new money or new investors coming into a scheme or a program, really to fund and support and give dividends back to the early players, the people that were in early, the early investors. All right, and probably our most recent and best case of this would be the Bernie Madoff saga. All right, so we all know about that a few years ago, and by all accounts, he was the master at it because it went on for years and years and years and years. In fact, he became I think a non-executive director or something like that at the NASDAQ. I mean, this man was the top of the game at the time. Everyone loved him, but of course, the chinks started to appear, and eventually he got found out that actually what he'd done, he had an estimated fraud of about $64.8 billion. Of which he went away for about 150 years. Funny enough, they made a movie about him as well, but that's another story. So this is what defines a classic Ponzi, so we're clear. What I'm going to do is rub this off the board, and we're going to get into, has Karatbars somehow become a Ponzi? Let's go through it. Let's have a look at what we know. Okay, I'm going to pick this up from our recent 100 coins for Grammar 1 gold promo fiasco that's raised millions of dollars for Karatbars. And we know the end result. We're just living it right now, and that's why I'm making this video. Hey, we've all got to wait for these ATMs to be sold anywhere around the world and hope the gold's in there. But we'll come on to that. There's another video in that lot. However, just for those that haven't seen some of my earlier videos, quickly bring you in the loop. You can go and see them down there. I've been involved in Karatbars since early 2014. I was very active in the early days, and we were selling the packages through a simple binary plan, which was bronze, silver, gold, VIP. And then we had other products come on board, and you know my story. I've put it in some of those videos for those that haven't seen it, and really me making these videos started just over a month or so ago, about the missing 35% bonus coins, of which I still believe there are hundreds of people still haven't got their bonus coins. However, I personally was getting so frustrated because of the lack of support from head office or anything coming out. I sent Harold some personal videos. Bang, suddenly I was involved with head office, and still didn't get the bonus. But I've made all my case on the videos there, right? Then what transpired, made a video or two, and Karatbars tried to shut me down, said take those videos down. Well, I don't think Harold and his team log in and watch these now and worry about little old Paul. I think they got more things to worry about at the moment. But what they actually done inadvertently is they didn't shut me down, they woke me up. They re-woke me up to exactly what is unfolding here. What have we got going on here? And I bet Harold would probably think, oh my God, why wouldn't you just give him his 80,000 coins and have him go away? And this is what's led me on to, has Karatbars turned into a Ponzi scheme? So let's have a look. We're picking it up on the 100 to 1. I haven't lied. I think it's been one big racket. Millions have come in, and he hasn't followed through with exactly what was promised. I've made videos about that below. And the last one we had a lot of fun because it's all based on Oliver Twist. And the market trader selling his wares and then bang, giving the sting at the end. And that was July the 5th day. And you know my feelings about that, and I'm not going to get off that subject because I think people have been hoodwinked. All right, but let's get into what we're here today, right? So I'm picking this up. First thing let's look at the product. All right, so that's only fair. We're determining has Karatbars turned into a classic Ponzi? Let's look at the product, right? Well, first things first, product. I won't go through all the packages, but we'll look at a VIP package. And as we know, somewhere in the region, euros is 3,030 euros as of today, give or take. US dollars is somewhere in the region, we got to convert that, of 3,420 bucks, give or take. And British pounds, that's going to come in at approximately 2,700, give or take, quid. Now, what you're really going to get for that, I'll tell you what you're going to get for that, 3 grams of gold, right? And 3 grams of gold currently at about 65 euros a gram, give or take. What you're going to get in there is 365, so what's that going to work out at? About 190 euros. US dollars is about 216, and British pounds 170 quid, right? Now, does that constitute a Ponzi pyramid? No, it doesn't. I'm not saying it does. Hey, someone in here is making a lot of money. There's a bit of change in there for someone, all right? So someone's making a lot of money on a 2,700 quid package. Hey, you got about 170 quid's worth of gold in there, and just print your documentations, all good. But it doesn't constitute being a Ponzi, so let's move on. Okay, so if there's not enough money in those packages, suddenly what actually happened, we got the KBC crypto ICO on our hands, right? I've already made a video, I've alluded to it. If you haven't seen that video, I think it's Cash Gold Makes Good Goat Food. You might want to go and see that. But what actually happened around the time that I witnessed, and maybe many did as well, is Karatbars was floundering. It wasn't growing, it really wasn't taking hold. People weren't really buying the gold. They love the idea of the gold, but it's not flowing out the door. All right? And then what happened? 260, 17, Bitcoin all over the place, everyone's going to crypto, it's all over the news. Harold suddenly woke up to the power of the blockchain, the crypto, oh my good God. And obviously then it morphed into what we got today, gold-backed crypto, bang, we had that ICO. And by all accounts it was the most successful in history because we had 150 million or so, give or take a few mil, that obviously Harold shared with us that came flying into Karatbars. A lot of money, cash riched up now. So this was a huge success, and bang, I believe, obviously around that time, obviously Harold was like, whoa, look at this sort of money coming in. We're now going to morph into the crypto, which is what it is today. We're a crypto company backed by gold. At the moment, have we got the gold to support what we said? Well, 100 coins to a gram of gold. Can't have everyone flooding us wanting the gold, can we? Because we haven't got the gold to do that. I've covered that in previous videos. So look, we're on the P for product. A lot of money coming in the door, company's changed, now we're in the crypto, and guess what we do? We do a bit of a structure. We've also got the KCB coin going on, which is another crypto coin, and you want to be in this coin as well. A lot of hard selling going on because everyone's focused on the crypto coin and the ecosystem and everything that Karatbars is going to put in place. Bring money in, because this is what's going to make people wealthy, right? Made a video on it, but basically a lot of money is coming flying in now, but all these are profits down the road if they pull through, and the investors' money is coming in, right? Nothing wrong with that, and that's where we are today. Unfortunately, we had July the 5th day, which was 100 coins for a gram of gold, and there were millions of dollars come flowing in because people generally believe, because it wasn't clear, and I've said it over and over and over again, but if you haven't watched any of my videos, this is what happened to you. Whether you want to believe it or not, or lie to anyone else, because this is what happened to us, and I know it happened to you. 100 coins to a gram of gold, and I can buy these coins at what price? and he's promising 100 coins to a gram of gold. They was expecting a payday. Made videos on that. What transpired? Obviously July the 5th day come around, and now it's transpired, but you have to cash that in through the back office in your vault. Obviously you get the Q code and go to the ATMs. Brings us on to the next product. ATMs. That's right, the ATMs is a product. Now, July the 5th day, he wasn't exactly clear with you. I've made videos on this. If you haven't seen them, you was expecting a payday like everyone else. Now, whether you cashed in and wanted that cash payday, well, it's easy in hindsight, isn't it? To say, oh no, hold the coins. However, if Harold would have told us right in the early days that how this is going to work is, and I've already gone through that, then in hindsight, would have been hindsight with the real process of how it was going to work. So with all the facts, you could have made a, let's just say, a more informed decision of how much you put into the 100 coins to a gram of gold, Made that clear. There's a video down there. So the products, ATM is a product. Let's look at that. So let's look at the ATMs. Yes, they're in the back office, and yes, you can start buying these right now. The downside, they're not available right now. So they're going to take your money in, but these are available down the road in September, October, and that's okay, they're coming. Number one, you can buy one for 24,500 euros, which is give or take 27,500 US dollars, or best part of 22,000 quid. All right. Now this ATM is going to be filled with 15,000 euros worth of cash gold. So it's a product which is an ATM with cash gold in it. Second one has got 10,000 cash gold in it, 14,500 euros, 16 or 13,000 quid, give or take. Or you got the option of buying this one down here. It's an ATM with $5,000 worth of cash gold associated to it to get it up and running. That's 19,500 euro, 22,000 US dollar, or best part 17,500 quid. Alright, so these are products for you to sell. First question I asked is, frick me, when did all this become available for us to sell the ATMs, to sell the cash gold to the masses? That's right, first we heard about it was just a couple of weeks before July the 5th day. It went the Freedom Tour when Harold was in South Africa. We wasn't given this information, and I've said it again, here we go, when obviously we were sold the 100 coins to a gram of gold, right? Another subject. However, it's a product. So, you now have the opportunity to buy these products and obviously go and sell the products. I'm going to make a whole video on this alone, because here's the interesting bit about these products, right? Are they available as we make this today for you to obviously go and place? No, they're not. They're coming down the road in October. Been told that. So these aren't even actually available. However, you can start buying them in post K1 phones, right? You got a number of packages in the back office, starting at 1,250 euros. Haven't got enough room on the board to convert that to US and UK. You can do it yourself. However, what you're going to get is one phone, and obviously the equivalent in KCB coins. So you're going to get yourself 1,250 coins. We know that, but 1,250 euro, 1,750 euro, one phone, same in KBC coins in your back office. All right, 2,500 euro for, again, one phone. Only this time, you're also going to get 100% matching bonus. So when that's sold to someone, obviously they're going to get their 2,500 coins, or dollars worth of coins, and so are you. You're going to get 100% matching bonus on the coins, which is a good reason for you to sell that package. And of course that comes with VIP status. The $4,000 euro package, one phone, same value in crypto coins as well, which is good, 4,000 KBC, and a VIP status. Alright, now I could be wrong, but double check. In the back there, it doesn't show you get 100% matching bonus when you sell a 4,000 euro impulse phone deal. I believe it probably is meant to, but it doesn't say it in the back. But hey, rules is rules. Or there's the 5,000 euro twin. Hey, you get a phone for you and for your partner, wife, or give it away, whatever. However, you get 2 phones for this deal. Same value in the coin. And 100% matching bonus for obviously the seller, right? So if I sell one of these, I get 5,000 KBC coins. This product isn't in the marketplace yet. It's coming. September, October, it'll be on the table. Obviously people can see it. And let's hope it works exactly like it's been promised for everyone. But it's a product. So these are on the table right now to be able to sell and pre-order. And apparently 25,000 of them, because Harold did mention that in Vegas, have already been sold. But of course, there's plenty of incentive for people to keep selling these products because they get the matching coins. Because don't forget, we're coming back. It's all about the coin. All right, the crypto. So let's move on to the next product. Okay, next product. Profit packages. All right, now these range from 150 euro all the way through 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 150, 500,000 to 1 million euros. Right, now these profit packages can be sold today because they do attract a 10% commission, of course, right? So, you know, for those selling these, there's a big incentive to obviously sell those because, hey, there's some pretty healthy commissions in here. And in the packages are, you got it, cash gold, all right? So obviously in the packages are a content of cash gold, 50% or under in most cases, but you know, for those who haven't gone through it, the million package is going to get 8,700 grams of cash gold, right? Which is, here it is here. So it's approximately $565,000 or more of the million is in the gold, the cash gold. Right? So that's not necessarily a bad thing. They've got, you know, half their money back in some physical gold. But of course, the rest of it is in the coin, the KBC coin. They're holding all the digital coins. So these packages really are buying themselves the digital coins that are going to be worth more money in the future. A lot of money coming in to Karatbars, obviously. A little bit of commission going out for those promoting this. And but there is a value in it for the cash gold. So okay, it's just a product. Obviously we haven't really discussed the cash gold because as yet I cannot still find too many places where I can actually go and spend this in the way that it was deemed possible, or obviously I haven't found enough merchants yet. But hey, that's all good. That's in the future. That's a part of the ecosystem. We're not talking about that now. We're talking about profit packages as a product that Karatbars are selling today. And yes, these are being sold today. So, you know, real money in, KBC or KCB coins is the value down the road. What's the next product? So the next product is the Global Summit tickets, which is October 2020, which is well over a year away because obviously we're not even near October 2019 yet. But anyway, way out there next year. The tickets are 250 euros a ticket, which is either 280 US or over 225 pound per ticket for an event 18 months away in Amsterdam. I don't even think Man United sell their premium tickets at that much. But anyway, that's 18 months away expected, or Harold wants 30,000 people there. But obviously they are doing a multi-pack. You can go all the way up with different multi-packs to 27,000 euros for a number of different packages. Obviously include KCB coins as well, back to the crypto coins in that. That's 30,000 US dollars or over 24,000 pound for a multi-pack package for an event 18 months away. So that's just another one of their products. Okay, so let's just wrap this up. Look at some of the products. We got the VIP, which includes bronze, silver, gold, and so on. We got those VIP products, what we started with right at the beginning. We got the ATMs, not in the marketplace yet. Going to do another video on those. But the ATMs, as you know, can go somewhere in the region of 14,500 euro up to 24,500 euro. Not in the marketplace yet. Obviously a big push on all the coins, because with crypto everything's now about getting your hands on the coins. A lot of commissions and stuff happening around the coins, that it's all coming. K-phone packages, well, we've already seen those. A lot of money coming in the door or to be sold on the K1 phone. Not in the marketplace yet. Obviously the profit packages, they're in the marketplace now. And that's all about really getting your hand on some of those coins, of course. But they're in the market now. They do come with a percentage of cash gold in them. But hey, again, it's all about the coin. And the 2020 summit, 18 months away. As you can see, from 250 all the way up to 27,500 euro. You can buy tickets for that one. Hey, that's 18 months away. They're the products. Okay, now moving on, right? We got N in here. N stands for new people, new blood. All right, so we're going to need a lot of new people coming into Karatbars over the next 3-6 months and onwards. And the reason being, we've just been through the biggest promotion that Karatbars have ever done, and Harold's obviously been on the road like everyone else for the last 8 months, talking about 100 coins for a gram of gold. Now, we've covered that, go over it again, but it wasn't exactly clear, and millions come in off the back of thinking they could obviously have a cash day, take some off the table, pay people back, and even maybe reinvest and all sorts. Now, I've already made videos on that, but the reality is, I believe at the moment, obviously they're a little bit in panic mode off the back of July the 5th day, when he obviously did not follow through with what was promised in the market for months. Now, I know people are going to beat me up for that, but the truth and the reality is lots of money come flying into Karatbars, so therefore I'm of the opinion, you can be the judge for yourself, is at the moment everyone that participated in the last few months that put a lot of money into Karatbars are now been jolted, and they're like, whoa, that wasn't exactly what was promised, 100 coins for a gram of gold. I've now got to find an ATM. The ATMs are not in the market yet, so they're not even there for me to go and convert if I wanted to convert the coins. Now, where are these ATMs going to be? It's just become apparent that we've got to go and sell them or place them, because they are obviously a product in the future, and I'm going to make a video on that, right? So there's a lot of people hurting at the moment. The coin is dumped, and I believe most people are not particularly keen to go out and push that coin and the Karatbars story, because although we can see the bigger picture, those of us that have been in and around it, or maybe got sort of knocked sideways with the 100 coins for a gram of gold, really not pushing this thing too much, too hard at the moment. But new blood is needed. New people need to come in. We need new blood in this industry, right? Because it's all about keeping this thing going. So the new people are going to come into Karatbars and obviously have a look at the products. Obviously there's a number of them that are not even in the marketplace yet. But the incentives are to sell them. So obviously those that are maybe not as upset, let's say, about the July the 4th have got a nice big incentive to keep bringing in new people. Which brings me on to the next one. I believe if you've got any heart or moral, you have to be honest with the people. All right? Now, I don't believe Harold has really been overly honest in the last few months. You've got to start at the top and work down. And that person promised 100 coins to a gram of gold. We've got no documentation, no proper investment statements, no proper way. I've already made a video on it of the utter confusion in the marketplace, how all this was going to pan out. And I don't think he was particularly honest with people. And that's where we've ended up today. So I believe if you're going to be honest with people, and where I've come from, some people call it being honest, right? But you've got to be honest with people about what has gone on with Karatbars up to today with July the 4th, 100 coins for a gram of gold, and how it's transpired, right? You've got to be honest, because unless you're going to be honest from today onwards, talking to people and actually say to them, well, what unfolded was, and you tell them the truth of how you actually got sold and come on board yourself, unless you're going to be honest, I believe you're covering up and you're as bad as the other people, because really what you're wanting is your commissions out of that new person coming on board. And you're going to want the coins, because a lot of this stuff is all wrapped around the coins now, don't forget. Your commissions are in KBC coin. It's all about getting the coin. Alright? It is about getting the coins, and everyone wants those coins to go up, because when they put in place the ecosystem, alright, and Karatbars gets all this together in the future, I've already alluded to this in another video, then the coins are going to be worth more. Happy days, we're all godzillionaires. Right? The coin is where people's focus is. But in order to get the coins, you've got to sell these products. Some of these products ain't even in the marketplace yet. I cannot, to this day, pick up a phone. Vegas happened, all the people, big rah-rah, wouldn't you think they'd have had a couple of phones there? Forget giving away the Rolexes. How powerful would it have been if you'd have given away 50 phones to all your top leaders and said, don't worry, they're not connected, you can't use them, because obviously the technology is down the road. Forget the Rolex, here's the K phone. You can physically show it to people. However, that's another subject. So I believe you've got to be honest. And if you're not going to be honest, well, you're back to the video I made yesterday, maybe, when I actually had a bit of fun with Oliver Twist selling his wares because he wanted to make $1. Alright? How bad do you want the KBCs? You got to be honest. Now, what's that mean? The new people coming in really haven't got a clue what's happening or what has unfolded with Karatbars. Alright? And obviously there's a lot of unhappy people in Karatbars, because now they participated, their money's in the system, they're waiting for an ATM to be sold somewhere down the road in the hope that, mate, at least I can go and get my gram of gold out, right? But until that happens, I'm locked into the system. What do? Oh, you can keep the money in the vault, and we'll pay you interest on that next year if you don't touch it. So can you see what this is starting to smell like to a lot of people? You understand it, right? So if you don't touch your coins and you keep them in there, we'll lock them away for a rainy day, a year at least, and then we're going to give you interest and bonus on that, because by then we're going to have our systems in place. And all those KBCs you've been acquiring and selling other people on, you're going to be a godzillionaire, right? So, of course, what everyone's doing is they're focused on the coin. I keep telling you that. Forget about the gold. This isn't about getting gold to the masses anymore. Because if it was, they'd reinstate, great, 100 coins, a gram of gold, ship it to your door. Got another video on that. So, listen. By that time, everyone's got their coins. The coin goes up. We're all zillionaires, right? So, of course, what's going to happen is everyone's focused on the coin. The coin's where it's at. And once Karatbars gets it together, you're holding enough coins, you're going to be a zillionaire. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's watching for the coin. All right? So we need that new blood coming in, bringing in the money from these high-ticket items, Because that's what they are. They're big package items. We've got a package there called the profit package. It's worth €1 million to you. Yes, you're going to get $500,000 back in cash gold, and that investor's going to go, well, what do I do with this shit? Oh, I know a fella down in New Zealand use it as goat food. However, do you see what this is starting to smell like, people? And once they realise they're not going to be good zillionaires, and it is an if, I'm not saying Karatbars isn't going to follow through. I make this video to say, have they turned into maybe Ponzi scheme? Because if the wrong people, or let's call it how it is, if the regulatories wanted to get their teeth into this based on the July the 5th day of what just happened and rolled out around the world, and they started really looking into this properly, they'll have a look at how much money is flowing in and how much is actually being, well, promised down the road in the terms of a KBC coin and products that are not in the marketplace yet. We got a product over here in 2020. If these regulatories got on board and really wanted to play havoc with Karatbars at the moment, and I'm not saying they're going to, I'm just saying these new people are bringing in money to keep this whole thing going. And if this all gets a bit dicey for Karatbars, based on what we're talking about, then this ain't going to happen. So I wouldn't be buying tickets for this event, but if you're silly enough to give them €27,000 and buy a multi-pack of them, good luck, all right? Because there's only one thing left. If this all goes tits up, everyone holding the coin, guess what? You lost your money. We know it because it's a crypto world now, and there is countless examples of companies dip their toe in the crypto, they start promising what they can't deliver. Where are they now? Right? Now I believe, personally, I don't think Karatbars is going to get into trouble over the stunt they just pulled. They got too much money coming in. So they're going to get to October this year and start rolling out the next phase. If that phase don't go well, guess what, Karatbars? Dead in the water. People are not going to stand for it anymore. So I think this is a really interesting time for Karatbars. And if this all goes tits up and people lose their money, because they're losing faith in the system already, and if someone big gets involved, like, obviously regulatory bodies, then there's only one place Harold's going, and unfortunately that's inside. Now I obviously, like a lot of people, don't want that to happen. I'm not saying he's going to go inside. However, this is serious stuff. And if the big, people get on board and they look into what's going on, and for whatever reason they think this stinks, he's going to go and see his old mate Bernie Madoff, and they'll probably sit down together and the pair of them will talk about the movies they've had made of them. I don't know. But hey, it makes for an interesting topic. Has Karatbars turned into a bit of a Ponzi scheme? And that was the subject of today's topic, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. What do you think? So thanks for looking. I'm going to wrap this up now. Obviously, if you haven't seen some of the other videos, you might like the one we just made about the gold steam. That was a bit of fun. Obviously, if you want to subscribe, well, the next one's going to come out to you. I'm going to make it about the ATM. I've got some good content there that divulges these ATMs and where they're going to get placed, and why I believe, personally, what you're looking at is a stock liquidation sale on the cash gold. Because to be truthful, who wants this stuff apart from my goat? Right? You want the gold, you want the bullion, you can't spend this. I haven't been able to spend this in town today. Alright, I've had a lot of fun with it. I've shown people, and the very first thing they say is, well, that looks great. It really actually does look nice. What'd you do with it? But that's just me. Alright, so thanks guys. You have a super weekend. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Cheers, mate.